Morning. Are you by chance a Denver voter?
I am.
I'm working on the first ever carbon tax for the city and county of Denver on the ballot.
Okay.
It's the first one ever in the country. Going to create an Office of Climate Action and Resiliency that aren't offsetting their footprint by having the first ever tax in our country, so that the city and county of Denver can not only like get up to speed as far as our rules are,
Right.
but also like build that infrastructure for ourselves.
Okay, so it doesn't tax the public, it taxes the utility.
Tax over 50% AMI residential consumers who are above average in their electric consumption.
Okay.
So if you're not like being smart and if you leave your lights on all the time and all the electricity running in your house,
Okay.
then you would pay if you're not like running solar panels on your house or signing up for the Excel solar and wind farm program, right? Because they have options where you get off the coal plants, and that's what Denver's trying to do. Is we're actually trying to create a fund for the highest of consumers to pay that aren't offsetting their footprints.
Okay.
Is that something you'd be willing to help us
Well,
get on the ballot?
I have to say in the summer because of my age and I get really over hot, so I use air conditioning a lot. I know I go over in the summer.
Are you in the high income though? Or are you in the less than 50% AMI?
I don't know what that is.
So that's the average monthly income. So if you're like on a fixed income,
No.
if you're Social Security, or you have retirement that isn't for a single person over, it's about $3,600 a month.
I'm over that.
So for that, then what they're looking at is the short-term consumption isn't going to affect your your average, your annual average, and they do factor that, right? So it's really targeting the high consumers of energy that, like, so you have a Walmart, for example, and they got no solar panels on their building, they got no wind turbines.
But it would capture someone like me too.
It would capture maybe a little bit. It's a half a cent per kilowatt hour that's over the average.
Okay.
So yeah, you might pay an extra nickel or a quarter or 50 cents into it in a summer, maybe. But it would help to build the infrastructure for everybody.
And I'm really for green.
Yeah, I mean, I see you brought your own bag to shop today.
I have a hybrid, so.
Yeah, so it's all these things that we do to interact.
Yeah.
And so this is our government's efforts to focus on a variety of things, which are interesting to me, because we have some things in here I'd love to show you that include equity and environmental justice. So the city is going to would be required to implement new ordinances, passing rules, we're integrating environmental justice principles and strategies, adopt and enforce greenhouse gas emission standards that may be more stringent, oversee and administer energy efficiency in commercial and multifamily ordinances. Promulgating these rules actually even help to build a skilled workforce as the new smarter technologies and environmental efficient construction materials come out.
Yeah, I'll say.
Excellent.
You did a good job.
Thank you very much. I am I am fairly well versed in this, but I also highly believe in it.
Well, we all have. Okay,
Yes.
so let's see. It is 8, 4.
That's correct. Denver, yeah. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Anna.
thank you.
I appreciate you. You have a
Yeah,
blessed
very
day.
good. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Guys, I want to thank you all for joining me, and I want to show you where I'm at. Good morning, ma'am. Are you a Denver voter by chance?
I am, but I don't have time for
Okay,
that.
thank you. Have a great day. You guys Denver voters by chance? We're working on the first ever carbon tax in our country for the city and county of Denver to put it on the ballot. All right, thank you. So I am on the streets, as you can see, because I was standing here politely on the sidewalk. Good morning, sir. Are you by chance a Denver voter? I am. We're working on the first ever carbon tax for our country. Thank you. And King Soopers, because of the first Constitution of the United States of America, had a problem with me standing out here on this electioneering and educating people about what's going on. So I'm off of South Parker Road, and I can't read what that says over there. Excuse me, so you know what road that is right there?
Which one?
Right there?
This here?
Yeah.
That's Leesdale.
Leedsdale.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Or no, I'm sorry. That's Monaco.
Or Monaco. Okay.
Leesdale going this way.
Thank you. So I'm at Monaco and Leedsdale, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in this parking lot. And the reason that I went live today while working is because I'm at 890 Leedsdale at the King Soopers here. And they are requiring me to work in the road, work in the streets, not the sidewalk. Good morning. Are you a Denver voter by chance? We're working on the carbon tax for the ballots, first ever in the country.
What are you guys trying to do right now?
What we're trying to do is tax high consumers of electric with a half a cent kilowatt hour tax, so that Denver can build an infrastructure to be green ourselves. Fantastic. Yes, starts with the 4th, 19. Good morning, sir. Are you a Denver voter by chance? Thank you. And is it Mark?
Yes.
Will you give me a clear R and K there so that the election office doesn't question it? Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
All the same line here.
Yes, it's 2 total lines. Thank you, Susan. You give me your middle initial, skip your birth year, and just go straight to the voting address. Good morning, sir. Are you a Denver voter by chance?
No.
Thank you. King Soopers has decided that this protected First Amendment free speech activity can't happen in the sidewalk space, and so they came out and told me I had to be in the streets
Okay.
doing this. So it's going to change in a couple minutes because as soon as that sun hits,
That's gonna be
I'm
really
going to a new
miserable.
location.
Yeah.
Dropped a bag here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Susan. You
Yeah,
have a
take
wonderful
care.
day.
You too.
Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you a Denver voter by chance? Thank you. So, guys, yes, losing adventure. Fuck you, Vengeful Wrath. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put you in a timeout because I don't need you. So, hey, everybody. Again, I'm out here at 890 Leedsdale, at Leedsdale and Monaco. Maybe it's 890 Monaco. Good morning, ma'am. Are you by chance a Denver voter?
Yes, by right.
Thank you. Right now. Thank you. I'm off the road, off the sidewalk and in the road, right? Yep. And Securitas, right? That's the agency you're with? Yes. Very good.
What's your petition?
We're working on the country's first ever carbon tax. It would, for the city and county of Denver only, it would create an Office of Climate Action and Resiliency, start doing things from updating our building construction processes and codes, creating education, workforce development for the smarter technologies and smarter building practices so that we can implement them in Denver. It would take, and it would charge consumers of fossil fuel generated electricity, natural gas, coal powered, and it would add a half a cent per kilowatt hour fee for over average and high income that are also high income users. It's primarily your businesses, your industry, that setting their carbon footprint with the tax so that Denver could do that for themselves.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to waste any more breath.
Okay.
I can't support that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
the first ever in our country. We have to start somewhere.
All right.
Thank you. So, yeah, you guys, I'm not going to stay on this pitch for a really long time here. 2 reasons. The sun is coming out, and I'm required to stand on the road. So, because I'm required to stand on the road here, and I am in a public space, a forum fauna, will again remind you that we are at 890 Monaco, at Monaco and Leedsdale at the King Soopers. And they have posted this sign right here on their sidewalk and said, "You can't stand on the sidewalk. You're not allowed to participate in constitutionally protected free speech activities in a public space." Good morning, sir. Are you a Denver voter by chance?
Am I a Denver? No.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Denver voter by chance?
Do what?
Are you a Denver voter by
No,
chance?
sir. I just moved here last night.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Denver voters, sir. Thank you. So I'm not going to be staying here because they got me all worked up and fucked up and confused as somebody that's going to put up with this BS. Good morning, sir. Are you a Denver voter by chance? So we're going to be moving on to the next location here. But I am excited. I got a little gig going on. Going to be running around doing electioneering all day. But I'm hoping that you guys might file a complaint on my behalf for this. Good morning, ladies. Denver voters by chance? All right. For violating my constitutional rights. Good morning. Any Denver voters? We're working on the country's first carbon tax. Good morning, sir. Do you vote in Denver by chance?
Yeah, I don't have time now.
Ah, that's
I'm
cool,
running
man.
behind.
Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, so while everybody's out feeding the homeless, I'm trying to save the world, as always. And I just had to let you guys know about this ridiculousness that I've never experienced in my life before. I am literally being forced onto the streets by the King Soopers because these petitioning activities are occurring without our permission. They came out and asked me to move, and I said the Constitution protects my right, and so this is their way to try to trespass me if I step over the line there. Yeah. So, which bootlicker? There's a lot of bootlickers in the world, and I have not been home for a couple of days. So it's almost showdown time. Yeah, it's 15 minutes of me doing this for you guys, and then I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna move on to another location. I'm gonna try to get one or two more before I go. Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. Are you a Denver voter by chance? Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, so seriously, folks, I don't know about the bootlicker. No, the one that chased him at Safeway. Oh, yeah, I was there. I videotaped it, Jen. I ran out of the dark parking lot. No, it was the gas station. And I saw him. I videotaped that as well. So, anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you remember that I'm at 890 Monaco in Denver, Colorado. This is a King Soopers City Market. And we want to complain about them putting customers at risk for forcing them to talk about ballot initiatives on the streets. All right? Well, it's not something I'm going to do. It's 12:04. That means they should already be live in meeting. So I'm going to shut off my stream, and you guys go there. Thank you.